Alright YouTube, I just wanted to give you guys a little update. I haven't made any videos in a while, and I just recently purchased this 1999 Ford Mustang GT, and I have some plans to just drive it around as a daily driver and then also use it for as a drift car. So we'll kind of try to do a combination drift car and road car, but mainly a road car. So it has around 190,000 miles on it, and overall it's in pretty good shape, inside and out. The wheels, I believe, are 10th anniversary Cobra wheels, and these ones happen to be aftermarket, but they're made to look just like the factory ones that were on the Cobras. So inside of it is really quite nice. There's leather / vinyl interior. The previous owner redid the seat just before I got it, so it looks quite good. And like I said, 190. The things that are done to it are some of the things that are done to it are a lot of bracing, top and bottom, as well as Koni adjustable yellow bracing shocks and camber plates. Look like these are from Maximum Motorsports. Apparently just before I got it, the previous owner did an intake on it because it was leaking coolant, and looks like he replaced the battery in March 15, so 4 years ago. Overall the car drives really well, doesn't have any problems, it's all stock, and that's exactly what I was looking for. Just didn't want anything with aftermarket engine concerns. I'm going to the rear has Konis, still has the stock sway bars on it, which I just recently purchased some aftermarket ones that are pretty thick. The tires are P270, 275/40 17s. And I was told that it has the Cobra brake kit on it, so that it has larger rotors front and rear. Apparently 13 inches. So far what I've done is I have these wheel spacers in here. They're 25 millimeter or an inch. These are a 9-inch wide wheel, and they handle just fine. However, the turning radius on these cars is just not very good, and for drifting that's a big deal I'm learning about. So I removed these rack spacers or rack limiters and added a 1-inch spacer, and was able to get roughly about 10 degrees more, or increase in angle, and it does pop that wheel out just a little bit, but for the most part it clears. It does rub a little bit on the inner fender up in here, and I can't really see it, but the sway bar up in there too, so you might be able to barely see back in there, a little bit of rub, but it kind of rubs the same as what it did with these wheels with the limiters installed as well. So I think I can cut out I think I can eliminate I think if I remove the inner fenders and maybe cut some of the sheet metal back, I don't think they'll rub at all. So that'll be a great that'll be great. It does have lowering springs. I don't know the exact number or I think I'm not sure what springs they are, but apparently they lower the car 3/4 of an inch. So anyway, this car's been great to drive so far, pretty reliable for how many. This car's been great to so far. This car's been pretty good. Hasn't had any repairs so far. I've only put like 500 miles on it since I bought it. I paid $3,500 for it, which is a little more than I wanted to spend, but overall it's a pretty clean car, and I look forward to either autocrossing it, doing some drifting, and just driving it around town. So stay tuned for more updates on parts and modifications I end up doing to this, and if you have any questions on what I did with the rack to get the spacers out, just comment below and I'll try to answer your questions. Till then, we'll see you next time.